All right, here we go. We're going to be using Scratch Forced again today. So hopefully this will be a quick video. What you're going to do today is simply just follow what I'm going to tell you to do. We're going to make a beautiful spiral pattern. Nice and simple. Go to your events. I'm going to click on when clicked. And then we're going to add a new option. Once again, each one of these videos will just add a new option. So we're going to choose the pen tool here. Pen, draw with the sprites. All right. So this time we're just going to erase all and we're going to pen up. So after we erase all and pen up, we are going to need to set some go-to motions. So we're going to go and find a nice go-to in X and Y. All right, we'll just leave it set to 0 because the cat is sitting dead smack in the middle of this entire thing. So then we're going to use the pen down option. So let's go back to the pen and let's choose pen down. And now we're going to put a few repeats in because we're going to need the pattern to start moving and repeating the same pattern as it continues through the process. So we're going to grab a repeat option. There we go. Let's repeat this. Actually, I'm going to pull this apart right now and I'll add it together. So I'm going to repeat 100 times. That should give us a good loop. Might need to change it to 200. So I'm going to go repeat. And then we're going to repeat inside that repeat because we're going to need this pattern to keep moving. We're going to repeat this 4 times inside there. Now we're going to need a few moves. So we're not going to go sensing motion. Let's set the motion to, I guess, let's move 120 steps. And we're going to have it change to 90 degrees. So I'm going to have it turn. And so it's going to turn 90 degrees this way. So it's going to spin around. And we'll change it to 90. All right. Let's change the pen color. So we actually did a different color palette going. So let's go back to pen. And let's change the pen color. Actually, let it set as default. Why not, for giggles? And then we're going to change that direction to 5. So there's a few steps in here. Let's move and turn. Let's turn the opposite way. And let's see how that works out. Let's turn it to 5 degrees, and then we'll have this come to an end. We're not going to use a variable for this. We'll just have an not a wait. I think it's here. Stop all. There we go. Put a stop all. After it runs, it should stop all of it. So let's see what's going to happen with this cat if we follow all the instructions. All right. There's the code. I'm going to run it, and then you can, of course, pause and copy all this code down. You can change the sprite inside. That'll be the activity. But there he goes. You can do this in pretty much every program from Scratch to Java, JavaScript, Python. Everything has this built in. Basically, you're just going to write it to make it make turns. And so it's turning in this pattern, and there it is. The big part is stop all the motion after it is over. So this activity, even though it has a pen and a repeating tool with a lot of repeats built in, the goal is to make sure you know how to stop it. All the actions that are running at the same time. This activity is the stop all activity. So give it the name sprite. Sprite. We'll go with sprite. Spiral. Spiral pattern stop. Good name for it. We should be able to save that name. And that's the activity. So here we go. Let's end that video.